Welcome to another video at Adventures in Comics and Games. Just Avram today. Thanks for joining me with something special. This is not just a sealed deck of 4th edition. This is an alternate 4th deck. And what that means is 4th edition was originally printed in basically Cartamundi, the same printer that Wizards of the Coast always used for Magic back in the day. They wanted to test another printer. So the U.S. Playing Card Company, who also made some of the original Jihad and Vampire cards for Wizards, as well as bicycle cards and a lot of other things, put in essentially a bid, and they got a chance to do a limited print run of 4th edition for Wizards of the Coast. Alternate 4th edition. Now we know that this is that one because here in the copyright information on the side, you'll see that it says United States Playing Card Company. These were only made in decks. There are no booster packs. This deck, approximate value is $600 to $700 sealed as it sits right here. This one got a little bit of a dent in the corner, and the contents can be worth quite a bit. A lot of rares, very expensive. Even some of the commons, especially really nice condition, like Pack Fresh, which is what most of these are going to be. And with the dented corner, I want to see just how that affected the contents of the cards. Even the empty box is going to be worth money. So I'm opening this today. Of course, I can't even get the pull tab going to check the condition, and then also see if I got lucky and got any of the big rares. These cards are different than normal 4th edition cards. Wow. The pull tab is not, there we go. The box is a little bit darker than the normal 4th edition one. Inside, they did not come shrink wrapped. The rule book is a little different. It's got that front and that back. Only one that looks like this, so that rule book in this box is actually worth money. Let's pull these out. Now the cards have different printing. This was a test print, so they were originally called wax backs, and they have kind of like a waxy feel to them. And you can see the A and the M, the lettering in general, the back is a little different than normal. Now, when I say a little different from normal, I mean they don't have, like, this is a regular card. You see how the A and the M is different, so you can always tell when it's an alternate 4th edition card because of that. I'll leave that out, the regular 4th edition. Also, under blacklight, it glows differently. Like, this is a normal Magic card. You see it kind of fluoresces. There's not an actual real UV coating on the normal Magic cards. On the alternate 4th, they actually put a true UV coating. Now, it's not enough to stop the sun fade forever, but it's going to affect how things and, reflection and everything like that happens on it. There is a lot of color variance in the backs of the cards. I'm going to go through, see if we can find any that are different, or I flip them over and see if we got anything really expensive that I should not be touching. They're literally, there's a lot of expensive stuff in this set. The print run is not known for sure, but right now, based off of information and knowledge that's out there, the guesstimate, and it's a pretty good guesstimate, is between alpha and beta print run, approximately maybe 6 million cards total. That means there's about 2,500 of each rare in existence. Okay, there's also some known print errors. Like this one right here, we refer to this as the light black dot with the missing ink in the M right there. Whereas you can see this one has the full black dot and no missing ink there. There's also a lot of color variations in the back. There's darker, lighter. There's some very dark. There's some red, more of a reddish hue. I've been chronicling. This is something I've collected since before anybody even knew what it was. And I put together a pretty good collection of it, and I'm hoping to find something here that I need to upgrade my condition. Basic lands, as usual. These are actually still worth a few bucks or more a piece. The market is drying up. There's not a lot of these cards out there. And you can only find them in starters. They show wear really easy. So if you get lucky and find any in old 4th edition stuff, you're going to usually see quite a bit of wear on them. And even bad rares, moderately played condition, are $20 to $30. Whereas a normal 4th edition, the same 4th edition rare, might be $1 or $2. Near mint commons like this, $5 to $10 a piece to start. Let's see if we get any of the big ones. Lightning Bolt is a big one. There we go. That's basically in this condition. That's about a $60 card. Beautiful condition. I'll get that sleeved up here momentarily. Even some of these other ones are, could be as much as $20 for the pack fresh common. Llanowar Elves, that's $20 to $30 for this condition. So right there, that's almost $100 in value. Uncommons, pack fresh uncommons, we're talking even the bad ones like Wall of Brambles is in the $15 to $20 range. These are all uncommons. See, Belwar Stone is a premium uncommon. This one's probably worth $40 to $50 in this condition. Then we've got Mishra's the 3 rares, Mishra's War Machine, Inferno, and Bronze Tablet. And they did get dented. I'll see if those flatten out or not, but it's unfortunate. But normally these are in this condition $60 to $80 a piece, even for the less popular ones. Inferno a little bit more for pack fresh. These ones with corner dents are not going to be as much, but they're still going to go for quite a bit. These are all, no matter what the card is, they're difficult to find because, as I mentioned, there's approximately only 2,500, estimated 2,500 of each of these rares out there. And on the uncommons, I think that makes it closer to a little around 7,000 of each. And then on the commons, once again, this is, estimates based off of there being a 6 million card print run. And what that equates to is basically 10,000 decks, which is 100,000 bricks, which is, 10,000 sealed displays, which is 100,000 of these individual decks, and that's what works out to 6 million cards. And based off of that, basically there's less of these out there than beta. The colors they chose are vibrant and beautiful. The printing method is actually not normal. It doesn't have rosettes. They used a different type of printing on it. So there's a lot of differences. And it's just a really interesting printing, very, very scarce. Do some more research. I'll be doing more videos with more definition, breaking down the different variants and color. Basically, there's a lot of color variations. There's misprints. There's back variations. And it's just a lot of really interesting information we've been able to put together so far. So thanks for joining me in this in the alternate 4th edition. Originally I called it Funky 4th because we didn't know what it was. We had to call it something. And so thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for more videos in general, and especially for alternate 4th.